Tapes fly and they're off. Illawong Sunny was on the back pedal and still on the back pedal when the starter let them go. And one of the first away was Glad All Over to lead My Little Comet, and third is Simone du Beauvoir. About 15 metres away then to Sonetto, followed by Crazy Ben. And they were followed, getting a good getaway, Super Fast Pat's working deep around the outside. Behind those runners then as they approach that first turn, then we've got a gap in the field then. Back on the inside of those runners then Rocket Nova, followed by De Nerve Star, Major Thomas. Well back is I'm Daddy Warbucks, and well adrift of them in the early stages as they settle properly into stride is Jamondi, and tailed off is Illawong Sunny. So that's the pattern as they work their way towards the turn into the lane inside of 1,800 metres left to go, and the leader is Simone du Beauvoir. It leads the way by about 4 metres on Glad All Over. Super Fast Pat works up on the outside to Breeze, and back on the pegs 3 back My Little Comet, then Sonetto. They were followed by Crazy Ben. The next one is Rocket Nova, followed further back then by De Nerve Star, Major Thomas, I'm Daddy Warbucks. Well back in the field as they work out of the straight now was Jamondi, and its last of the main group of horses, and tailed right off is Illawong Sunny. That's the pattern as they work out of the straight now and work their way inside the 1,200 metres, and the leader working to the top here is Super Fast Pat. It takes over the favourite to lead out by 4 metres on Simone du Beauvoir. In third posse is Glad All Over, and back in fourth is My Little Comet. Taking closer order now is Rocket Nova, and then came back on the inside Sonetto, Major Thomas. The second favourite, I'm Daddy Warbucks, up in the air. Getting past those runners was Crazy Ben in company with Jamondi and De Nerve Star. Dropping out of it there was I'm Daddy Warbucks. Illawong Sunny is tailed right off. They run their way down the back. They're inside the half mile, and the leader is Super Fast Pat by 4 metres. In second spot, Simone du Beauvoir. Third posse covered up on the inside as Glad All Over, and they were followed by Rocket Nova, My Little Comet. Further back then to Sonetto, Major Thomas. Well back in the field, Crazy Ben, De Nerve Star and Jamondi. But the favourite and race leader travelled strongly nearing the turn. The pilot is Super Fast Pat. Leads the way by 4 metres. Second is Simone du Beauvoir. Third spot held down by Glad All Over, Major Thomas. I can see Jamondi peeling to the outside, and back on the inner is My Little Comet as heads were turned for home. The leader is Super Fast Pat. The 20-metre back marker leads the way from Simone du Beauvoir. In third spot, Glad All Over trying to wind up, and they've got away from Jamondi. But this is kicked away and goes for home here, Super Fast Pat. It's all over a winner, and Super Fast Pat will go home and beat in second posse Simone du Beauvoir, a nose in front of Glad All Over, and then came further back Jamondi, followed then further back then by My Little Comet, and pretty much can't help you with a run on at the moment. The rest were at long intervals at any rate after the running of race number 2. Too good. Favourite wins. Favourite wins it.